Yeah, sizzle and popcorn in the building. Strap in, buckle up, let's fly high.
Flying higher together, y'all know the vibe.
Ultimate flights and community for learning and fun.
Let's go. Friday night we taking off, that's a community flight. From general aviation to jets, we soaring through the night. Helicopters spin, gliders on the wind, airliners touching down, let the party begin. Yo, I'm streaming live, all types of craft, from Cessnas to Boeing, gotta feel that draft. Sometimes an ATV riding off-road, other days we flying, yeah we floating in the mode. Add reviews, man, I'm deep in the game, from yokes to pedals, gotta up your aim. Hardware on deck, tutorials so clean, watch and you'll learn how to chase that dream. Sizzling high in the skies, we gon' ride. We're sizzling popcorn, you know we fly wide. Flying higher together, having fun, no stress. We the ultimate crew, we the very best. Hey, hey, we learn and we play in the virtual sky every single day. Check the stream show is going down live. Friday night flights, yeah the whole crew thrives. Air traffic steady chat, everyone's in safe. From taxi to takeoff, we link up, no kink. Heli to the pad, we hover with precision. Tutorial, you're so fired, yeah I'm making your decision. Got that Airbus flair, Boeing in the flow, MSFS magic, it's the only way to go. We got reviews for the gear, from joysticks to screens, flights and setups that fulfill your dreams. Getting deep in the add-ons, flying past the rest. With sizzling popcorn, we only fly the best. Sizzling high in the skies, we gon' ride. With sizzling popcorn, you know we fly wide. Flying higher together, having fun, no stress. We the ultimate crew, we the very best. Hey, hey, we learn and we play in the virtual sky every single day. Yeah, we got that altitude, never gonna quit. Flying high, flying free, we legit. Every stream, every flight, every new review. From the cockpit to the crew, we reppin' for you. Add on so slick, hardware's on the block. MSFS flying, yeah, it's non-stop. Learning while we laugh, soaring to new heights. Come and catch a ride, it's Friday night flight. Sizzling high in the skies, we gon' ride. We're sizzling popcorn, you know we fly wide. Flying higher together, having fun, no stress. We the ultimate crew, we the very best. Hey, hey, we learn and we play in the virtual sky every single day. Flying higher together, yeah, that's how we roll. Your ultimate flight sim fam, reaching every goal. Sizzling popcorn, we out here doing it right. In the skies we rise, yo, let's take that flight.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a great day. Today we've got some DHL ops out of East Midlands in Nottingham, and we're going down to Leipzig. This is Pyrigs East Midlands, and then we're going to be going to Leipzig. That's from Digital Designs. I think there's about like 3 or 4 versions of Leipzig, and I might be pronouncing it wrong, but really I don't care really about pronunciations, because if I told you my real name, you wouldn't be able to pronounce it either. So we're gonna go on with DHL, but this is the first time I actually just picked up this 777 freighter over the weekend, because PMDG, they had their 28th birthday and they had a sale 28% off, and I was like, well, might as well get the freighter. I've got the 300 LR, so I was like, I'm not going to get a 200, but hey, maybe a freighter. So we're in the freighter today, DHL, but we do have to do a couple of housekeeping stuff beforehand, because this is the first time I'm flying this aircraft. It starts up like all engines started. So I went back to cold and dark, but I do have to bind some buttons, because today I've got the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing, and I'm pretty sure I've flown this in the sim already, but I've got to make sure that the key bindings are set. And then also sayintentions, I need a button for my communication, because I don't want to just create the bindings on sayintentions and then have it conflict with something. So let's just step into the aircraft. It's a little less noisy inside, and here we'll go. can go to controls. Now we've got several things. I've actually changed up the setup a bit. Now I've got, like, for today's flight, I've got 3 different setups around me, but the Thrustmaster can easily just get unhooked, take that out, because the Thrustmaster is on my the bar that goes across. That would be for my racing wheel, but that is just a clamp, so I can easily take that off. But with it in, there's not much room, and trying to get into the rig, it's a lot tougher now. We've got. Oh shoot! Am I? I'm not plugged in. Just a second here. Yeah, you'll see my shorts because this is as far back as I can go. So I'll be just a second here. All right. It was plugged in, but it's plugged into my USB bar, which the button for the power was not set for that USB. So we've got the Boeing yoke. I'm just gonna try with search with inputs, toggle visual assistance. Oh, that's my ATC. So we'll get rid of this because toggle visual assistance, I don't need that. Yeah, sure. Then we can go back. That's the communications panel, a quick reply. Again, I don't use those. We can use that for something else. And same here, communication panel. I use sayintentions ATC, so maybe that I can use, but I've got the one behind that's gonna work. So if we go aileron trim right and left, that's rudder trim. I'll leave it like that for GA aircraft. And then this is cockpit view pitch. Oh yeah, that's why it wasn't working before, because it wasn't plugged in. I didn't know until okay, we're good now. On the other side, that's toggle smart camera. I actually never use smart camera. I'm too smart for a smart camera. We could put that as well. What does sayintentions have? They have button 12. 14 is my intercom 1. I don't know which. Oh, there's this one. That's a smoke toggle spray. I guess we can use this in firefighting. So I'll leave that there. X and Y chromosome. Increase flaps. Decrease flaps. Yeah, it's the right logic. Down elevator trim, nose up. Nose down. Okay. Ailerons. Elevator. What else do we got? Yeah, this I'm actually going to turn that off because these are the two throttles at the bottom of the TCA Boeing, and if your leg is close, because for some people, like I'm a little further away from it, but for some people, it's right in your crotch. So if your leg touches that and it moves it up, you can get out of autopilot very easily. So we'll delete that one. And then we'll delete this one also. Now, there's really not many buttons left. So that's 18. There we go. Gear up and gear down. Good. That's working. And then just for on the throttle side of things, throttle. And then right after this, we'll be good. So we've got speed brakes. Okay, that's nice. Goes right to armed. And then the throttle left side. What about toga? That's the auto throttle arm. I think the others, yeah. Together, no. Now there's the 5 buttons around the cell. Five buttons around the cell. Toggle autopilot master. But if I were to press that button, it would do all 3 of these. Yeah, let's get rid of, unassign that, actually. All right, I got to be right back. I got a call. Just a second here. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, because my wife called and I just like let it go, and then it was like called me. I need something right away, and needed the health card for the kids at the doctor. So and now it's all the way upstairs, and I'm in the basement. So it's like, all right, got to do it now. So we're just setting up the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing with the 777 freighter. This is the first time in the freighter, so I just wanted to make sure that all the buttons were good. But here, this button, I'm gonna have to delete that assignment and then delete this assignment because it's just gonna conflict. Like max bank angle and max bank velocity, you can't do that at the same time. Let's go to the next one. Toggle autopilot heading. Okay, that's fine. Not that I'm going to use it. Altitude hold, same thing. Toggle brakes, yes, that's good. Toggle G limit, lead pull. What the hell's a toggle lead pull? Increase door light switch. Sure, never use it. But I do want reverser. I want to make sure reverser is set. No. Prey is D10. No, but I thought there was a. Maybe it's the other side. Arm auto throttle. Yeah. Sure see. No, that doesn't do anything. So that works. I think I'm going to have to bind something for that. Reverse. Hold throttle, toggle throttle reverse thrust. Wrong device. The hell are you talking about? It's the right device. Maybe if I put it to number 3. Oh yeah, no wonder. Yep, exactly. I'm on the wrong device. But let's see. Throttle idle. No. Let's change that to reverse thrust. And the other side, the right side, it's a 6. Prius D10. No. So we'll delete those also. And then reverse thrust. Is it going to move? No. hold throttle. Maybe do it this way. Nope. Let's see. Back it up. We just look at it for a moment. Nope. Maybe I'll do the right side as as a toggle reverse thrust. So reverse. Then 3. Should be good now. But then it's like I can't move. We'll see. And then the autopilot, to disengage the autopilot, we need a button for that. Autopilot. Okay. Smoke. There's nothing for that. Let's go TCA Boeing. I think the radios aren't working, so I think. Where's that other button then? Okay, I think we've got our buttons all situation normal. All it's my. So today we're off from EGNX to Leipzig. So let's get it started in the electronic flight bag. Request data from SimBrief. Oh, I got to put in my my DNA here. Let me see just a second here. Yeah, because it's the first time I'm in the sim. Copy nothing. Say intentions API. Just give me a moment here. Weather source. We're gonna go sim. ATC network. Say intentions. On-screen keyboard. Sure. The distance. Length, altitude. We're gonna go in feet, nautical miles. I just got to get my say intentions API, and then I can. Then I should be able to show the screen again. API. Say intentions is valid. Good. Good to know. It's valid. Let's go back to the. There we go. Then the thing that I was like trying to stop from looking at, it shows up. Request data from SimBrief. There we go. Yikes. I am on Sim Update 3 beta, the latest one. Let's go Metar. No, simple. That's the charts. Yeah, I don't really need the charts in there. But let's go back. Performance tools. Let's go to overhead. Let's get the power situated. Oh, this one. And like I've said earlier, this is first time in the 777 freighter. Just picked that up over the weekend with the sale that they had. Primary external power. Or did I just kill it? Go to GSX. Do we have?
Is too small for your aircraft.
Additional services. And we should be expecting runway 27. Import from OFP. It's required. But this is performance. I need my weight and balance. So import from SimBrief. And then we're going to do a quick loading. And then is it bringing it in? Because I know this is going to randomize everything. Here. Cargo level 100%. So it looks like we're going to be full. Do we have GPU yet? Still no GPU. Is the GPU coming today? I don't know. Come on, GPU. Go to GSX.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
It's arriving. Well, speed it up. Maybe I've got to go down here. I think it's the clear button that usually you press the clear button and the CDU will start up. It's not. I guess it's on strike. Well, I think we can do this. It's the first time. Let's I can't even do that either. So I was gonna say change the startup state, but I can't change it. Use okay, thank you, Toby. Flight back. So, oh yeah, ground operations. There we go. Thank you. Ground power requested. PAX entry method. I don't think we're gonna be shipping passengers. Let's see. It's on its way. Oh, I think it is there. Or yeah, I think it's there. Yeah, because it's hanging and it's attached to this little thing. All right, I guess it is. Should be good now. There, available. That is on. Now we can get things set up in the CDU. Init in 70 seconds. Ooh, we need some brightness. Max brightness, and it's not really bright. I guess we're gonna have to go with that. FS actions. That is blurry. There, FMC. Four seconds until init. Route request. Ah, finally, it's bright. And I guess the INS. Wait. INS. We're talking about INS. So let's import this. Performance tools. Yeah, the aiders. That's what I was thinking about. The aiders. I guess that's done automatically. Well, here. Let's go aircraft checklist. Batteries on. Turn that off. Off. Wipers off. Landing gear down. It's good. Bus ties to auto. Yep. External power. Okay, so that's good, 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 good. APU gen is on. Now, let's start the APU. That checklist is done. Adiro switch. So off 30 seconds. Then on. Actually, the on bat, we can get rid of that soon. I can hear it. And then inertia. Let's go like that. Back over here. That in. There we go. APU is running, so we can go back up to the top. Turn off the extinguish on bat. The off light. So extinguish Adiru. Then if we go back to overhead maintenance panel, verify that all lights are extinguished. Yep, all lights off. The temperature. Just trying to find a quick view. Parking brake is on. I think it is. Yeah, parking brake is on. CDU pre-flight procedure. Okay, so we got our posts. Let's go to routes. Request sim brief. Set the payload. Block fuel is set. Load it. Okay, so that's good. First time I'm seeing all this stuff. We're doing the SAP C1 end departure, and then transitions at SAPCO. Let's go to perf init. We're going to be taking off. We're expecting runway 27. Taps in. Transition. None. Taps in. Okay. Now this, the gross weight and zero fuel weight. I can get from here. Zero fuel weight. Oh, we're in pounds. Son of a gun. Because the flight plane is in kilograms. Setup. Kilograms. So the block fuel 22.9, which is good. Takeoff weight is no, not 3. It's 253. 253.2. We'll go 0.3. Zero fuel weights. Yeah. We'll go regular takeoff, regular climb. Sell on the APU. Cell temp 37. Flaps 5, I think. I know in the 737 800 it's flaps 5. CG. Oh, it picked it up automatically. Takeoff gross weight is going to be 253.3. I know it's pretty much the same. I'm burning fuel right now, but Winds. That's not the cruising winds. That's winds on the ground. Runway winds. Well, let's go to say intentions. Get the ATIS.
0 Zulu. Wind 260 at 5. Cav OK. Temperature 27. Dew point 13. QNH 1022. Arriving and departing runway 27. Transition level 70. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Kilo. East Midlands Airport, information Kilo. 1320 Zulu. Wind 260 at 5. Cav OK. Temperature 27. Dew point 13. QNH 1022. Arriving and departing runway 27. Transition level 70. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Kilo. East Midlands Airport, information Kilo. 1320 Zulu. Wind 260 at 5. Cav OK. Temperature 27. Dew point 13. QNH 1022.
Clearance. I've got CPDLC, but what am I? DHL 0502. East Midlands ground DHL 0502 requesting IFR clearance to Leipzig with information Kilo.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by. DHL 0502, information Kilo is current. Clear to Leipzig via the Sapphire. 1 November departure runway 27. Initial climb to 4000. Departure on 126.18, squawk 3234.
Information Kilo is current. Cleared to Leipzig via SAP C1N departure. Departure runway 27, initial climb to 4000. Departure on 126.18, squawk 3234, DHL 0502.
DHL 0502, read back correct.
But it just told me to turn that off not too long ago. I don't know. IFE passenger seat. Is extinguished. Let's see.
Ryanair 10 November Alpha contact tower on 118.305.
Over to tower, Ryanair 10 November Alpha.
APU generator is on. Bus ties are on auto. Generator control switch. That should be on. But is it on or is it off? Yeah, it was on. Okay. Drive lights. Illuminated. Yep. Backup generators switch on. Yeah, that's on. It seems like there's like a crossover between some of this stuff. Emergency lights. Armed. Oxygen. Window heat switches. Ram air turbine. Make sure these are on. Fault lights illuminated. Okay. Yeah, illuminated. Alex the pilot. Welcome aboard. Center. Off and verify fault. Yeah, it is first time in the 777 in a while, but first time in the freighter. Demand pump selectors off, seatbelt off, overhead panel to the mid position. No, I'm using sayintentions. Master brightness. All the pretty much all the lighting switch off. APU fire switch. It's a norm. They're both on norm. I'm not on VATSIM. I'm on sayintentions. Norm. Okay, auto start on. Fuel jettison. You definitely don't want that on. That's off. Fuel remaining. Cross feed off. And there's so many switches. Fuel pump switches to off. Test switch. I'll be like the first and last time you ever see me do the fire tests. Auto. Beacon should be off. Nav on. So we can go 222. Logo switch off. Yeah, for me, like the different tests, do it once. If I was a real pilot, not a real sim pilot, yeah, maybe. So that I wouldn't forget to, you know, have bad habits for in the real aircraft, but I am never going to fly an actual aircraft, so we're all good here. Off. That's off, off. Cooling recirculation fans. Pack switches to auto. Trim air should be on. Yep. Auto. I know this would all go quickly in a flow. APU. We're on auto for that. And actually, it's pretty much coming right down. Let's go. We're going to switch that to HPA. There, HPA. Altimeter. Shoot, what was the altimeter?
Cav OK. Temperature 27. Dew point 13. QNH 1021.
1021. Zero two one. What do you want? Just lots of stuff on this first officer checklist. And D range. But I still don't have a map. Nav Adiro inertial. Yeah, because it's probably something on this checklist that flight directors. Flight directors on. Going to go up to. We're cleared to. Cleared to 4,000. That is just a lot. Pre-flight checklist. There we go. Oxygen, yes, I'm breathing right now, so we're good. Parking brake is set. Fuel is at cutoff. Let's just get the heading before we run out of fuel here. 27268. Okay, 268, 4,000. What else do we need here? Squawk. Squawk 3234. Bingo. And it's already on TARA. Squawking. Set to V2. So if we go back to EFB, V1 166, 173, 166, 173. Six. Yeah, we gotta do the. There we go. YouTube name makes you hungry. Well, just think of it. The name comes from when I was a film critic back in the day, in the early turn of the century. Yeah, I'm a boomer. Okay, so good there. Good for now there. So why is this telling me something completely different? 253. 253. Oh, because this is in pounds. I think this is in pounds. Yeah, it's all in pounds. Why do we have to go back and forth between pounds and let's go electronic flight bag? Just give me a second here. Nautical miles, like, oh, it's because I didn't change my weights to kilograms. saved. So we're now talking in kilograms. Performance. Import that. Bring that from the aircraft. Q and H. But why? Q and H. It's at 30.15.
Wind 360 at 4. Cav OK. Temperature 27. Dew point 13. QNH 1021.
1021.
Arriving and departing runway 27. Transition level 70.
You know why?
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
That is because it's still in it's inches. Just gonna fix that here. Hector Pascal. One more time. 27. Now it's getting all finicky with the mouse. There we go. Now calculate. So it should be 157, 164. But it doesn't really compute. What's my gross weight? $316, 316.2. And then my takeoff. 3. Yeah, no. It does. Johnson, auto 157. Takeoff weight. Just added in 253.3. $253.3. Trim. This ref is that on the ground or at cruise? Because I put on the ground, it's 27. If it's at cruise, it's going to be different. Thrust, just regular. Reference speed's on. Okay. Where is my program? The winds. Route data. Load. Okay. To me, I think we should be ready to push back. So there's restriction. I'm not sure why it says flight level 7.3 because we do have a restriction up to 5,000. Oh, okay. No, because we can go. The restriction's at 9,000 or flight level 090, which is completely fine. Okay. So brake source, hydraulics. Okay. Now I just got to arm as needed. Do we have the initial head tracking? Let's go 170. Doors are closed. Let's get the hell out of here. So this needs to be on auto. Put these on auto. Fuel pumps. And then we got the center Beacon light switch. Cancel, yeah. Transponder, good. Call and perform before. All right. Finally. Okay. Let's go to ground. East Midlands ground, DHL 0502, requesting pushback and start.
DHL 0502, pushback and start approved. Face east.
Pushback and start approved, face east, DHL 0502. Passenger signs. You really have to put passenger signs? It should be, that should be on. Seatbelts should be on auto. Heading and altitude. Takeoff speeds. Can we do the pre-flight briefing, please? Ooh, I did see that. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that.
Chanix 84 Foxtrot November, ready for push and start. Chanix 84 Foxtrot November, cleared for push and start. Push and start approved. Chanix 84 Foxtrot November.
Delete that. And delete this one. Can we do the pre-flight briefing, please?
Sure. We're departing from runway 27 via the Sapphire 1 November departure. Initial climb altitude, 4,000 feet. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet. Weather looks clear. In case of engine failure below 400 feet, we'll continue straight and follow ATC instructions. Above 400 feet, follow engine out SID procedure to 3,000 feet before turning back. For issues before V1, we'll reject takeoff. After V1,
November.
continue
Taxi to
takeoff
runway
and
27
handle
by November.
emergency, cleared
Alpha.
as filed. Squawk 3234,
November.
departure
Alpha Chanix
frequency
84 Foxtrot
126.18, flaps 5 for takeoff. V1 is 142 knots, Uri is 147 knots, V2 is 152 knots. Climb altitude out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Ready to go.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Let's get ready for pushback and start facing east.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hey, thanks, Marsh, for the gifted membership.
Welcome, stranger. You have just broken the access code to this game.
Departure checks
A game in
completed.
which your
Bypass
destiny
pin
depends
inserted.
upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Yeah, help. I have no idea how to fly this plane. It's exactly it. Hey, welcome aboard, AJJ. Today, we don't have any drinks. All the drinks are in the boxes in the back. We're bringing in some
Locking gear.
I don't know, some Guinness beer over to Leipzig. I was like, Leipzig, is that Austria, Switzerland? I'm like, just call it Leipzig. APU is running. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Marsh, for the support. We're now up to 11 members. We do have a challenge going on this month. We've got 19 days to go. Let's go tail to the nose to the right. Nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Thanks for the gifted sub, Marsh. I started following Popcorn for the MH60 content. Yeah, don't worry. There's still some more MH60 content. That stuff is good. But yeah, thanks guys for the support. But yeah, we've got 19 days left to go. We're at 11. We have to get to 25, and then I will do a stream with the longest commercial flight, 19 and a half hours, Singapore to JFK.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start
You're
at
here
wheel.
for it all now. Yeah. Right now, learning the 777 freighter on the go. No practice, nothing. Oh, shoot. Then I'm like, shit, what am I doing here? I don't think. Okay, start. Let's go. Yes, we're starting here. We are starting. Look at that big beauty. With the spoilers open and everything. I guess, I don't know, something's going on here because I'm moving the spoilers and they close. I almost gotta like, they're like opening on their own. I can't explain it. So what is going on here? No.
Please set parking brakes.
I guess we're gonna have a hard time here. Please set parking brake. Let's set that.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
So
Chanix 84 Foxtrot, November contact tower on 124.48. Over to tower, Chanix 84 Foxtrot, November.
there we go. N1. Now we can start the left. And I was hoping that the PU Korea CDU, I put on the 777 plate, but unfortunately the screen resolution, because I've been going from 4 monitors to 2 for VR and then back and this and that, it's been all over the place. So now I can't figure out, it's just all fuzzy. But I'm currently in talks. We're working on it. Might have a replacement for that. But the only thing with the replacement is they don't have plates. It's each CDU or McDo is individually made. It's not easily swappable. Like, yes, it's swappable. You just plug and play it. But yeah, takeoff speeds. Okay, let's move. But I do have to find out what's going on with this. We go. It should be my speed brakes. Spoiler axis. Is there like speed brake? Speed bra? Okay, so it's gonna be spoiler. Sorry. So it's gonna be spoiler. Spoiler, not soiler. If you want soiler, you're gonna need some pull-ups. Maybe it's on my keyboard. Spoiler.
Chanex 90 Bravo Romeo ready for pushback. Chanex 90 Bravo Romeo cleared for push and start.
Yeah, there's
Push
really
and start approved. Chanex 90 Bravo
nothing
Romeo.
there. Oh, maybe the wing? No. I'll just... I'll detach the wing. IFR's not even running. So if we go back to this. You see that weird action going on? Okay. So there's something. Maybe in the on the yoke side? No. Toggle spoilers. Let's turn that off. Toggle arm spoilers. I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to fly with the challenge of yeah, that's where it should be. I don't make this shit up. Hey, I'm not even touching it. So what? So now if we go to the outside, these things are still going to be open. Don't need them until this is going to be a pain in the ass. All right, let's, I guess just adds to the drama, all right? I guess that's what it is. Takeoff speeds deleted. Thank you very much. Why is that? Ref V2. Thrust takeoff. I don't know why that changed. Let's go legs on this side. FMC. Legs. And then on this side we'll put the init. Yeah. Or takeoff. All right, back to my checklist. So we got the GSX. We're good. We finally got the engine started. Well, that's good. Let's move that over here.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
Ryanair 64 Sierra Alpha, request push and start.
Ryanair 64 Sierra Alpha, cleared for push and start.
Pushback approved, Ryanair 64 Sierra Alpha.
Okay, start. Fuel control. Where's this? I think, yeah. Yeah, run and run. That's good. Oil pressure increased.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
APU selector. We're going to get that off.
Clear. Right is clear.
Off. Anti-ice as needed. Flaps set for takeoff. No, it's my
Ryanair 64 Sierra Alpha, ready to taxi.
this. So
Ryanair 64 Sierra Alpha, taxi to runway 27 via Quebec Alpha Team Days.
27 via Quebec Alpha, Ryanair 64 Sierra Alpha.
Before taxi procedure and then before taxi checklist. RTO. So here we're going to put that to RTO. Ground equipment is clear.
Chanix, 9er Bravo, Romeo. Contact tower on 118.63.
Switching to tower, Chanix 9er Bravo, Romeo.
All right. Checklist non-normal. Fuel pump center right. Fuel pump center right. Fuel pump center right. All right, let's go. Let's get the show on the road. East Midlands ground, DHL 0502, ready to taxi. Yeah, and don't worry about the delayed by. I don't care. I'm in no hurry. What was that? East Midlands ground, DHL 0502, ready to taxi.
DHL 0502 taxi to runway 27 via Bravo Alpha. Contact tower when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 27 via Bravo Alpha. Contact tower when ready for departure. DHL 0502. All right, let's get that park and brake off. On park and brake. Let's give it a little bit of juice. Wait a second. Look at this. So I had to do something with the gears. I don't know. Hey, first officer. I thought it was a guy, but guess not.
Ryanair 64 Sierra Alpha contact tower on 124.48.
Runway awareness. Okay.
Switching to tower Ryanair
Feet.
64 Sierra Alpha.
Feet. I was like, wait a second. Where's the cup? It's like people keep buying VRAS. I'm like, hey, I've got to use it because I'm in the 777. And I'm not sure if my settings have changed, like, because it does look a little like fuzzy, I find, in the simulator. And the other day I found that my refresh rate, because of changing monitor configurations, this monitor that I'm running the sim in was at 60 rather than 144. It's like, that's wrong. because I only have one monitor that's at 60, and that's the top one. But I also find that with the streaming, not me streaming, but the streaming content, there's a lot of blurriness. But before this flight, I've actually switched back from DLSS, I think, Quali to TAA. I do need DLSS for VR. I almost said VFR, but no, that's a different thing. Yeah, so I guess I gotta go make wider turns. Told my wife, I said, hey, I gotta go. DHL's calling. I gotta go deliver some parcels. But yeah, as you can see there, the images, like the image is blotchy until it fully pops it back in. But the thing is the 777 freighter, I've got that downloaded, so it's not streaming. So I don't understand why the textures, it's almost like blotchy. Not sure what this accept, cancel, and reject is for. Is that for my landings? So we are taking off from 27, so we're all the way down at the other end. We got sayintentions, ATC, traffic injection. I don't think we're going to see any VFR flying here.
Ryanair 89 Papa Romeo, request push and start. Ryanair 89 Papa Romeo, push and start approved.
I think this is more so cargo and in IFR passenger flying. But yeah, for me, this is new, the freighter, first time in the freighter. But then the other thing that I'm all like, I haven't used the Boeing stuff in a while.
Ryanair 47
but I've
Alpha
got
Yankee, push and start approved.
All my setups all around me.
Pushback approved.
It's
Ryanair
like,
47 Alpha Yankee.
it's like a whole new setup. And more might be added and reconfigured. And it's like, I did some rig setup work on the weekend. And I told my wife, I'm like, yeah, I told my teammates, yeah, I'll be back in September, back into racing in September. Because she was saying how she hates this rig because I need her help to put some of this stuff together. She's like, I hate it.
89 Papa Romeo, taxi to runway 27 via November Alpha.
I told him I'd be back in September. There's no way I'm back in September. And literally 5 minutes after I said that, one of my teammates said, hey, are we doing the Indy 6 hours? I'm like, oh shit. Indy 6 hours is like in a couple of weeks, beginning of September. I'm like, nope. So I don't like the track. If anything, it's going to be October. But for that to happen, I need like a separate rig because I've got too much flight stuff. And switching stuff around, it's...
Ryanair 47 Alpha Yankee ready to taxi.
It's a hassle. Like, if it's small little changes, that's fine. But when it comes to like completely reconfiguring the
Taxi to runway 27
the actual rig.
via Charlie, Romeo, Alpha.
Because actually
27
before
via Charlie,
this,
Romeo, Alpha Ryanair, 47 Alpha Yankee.
where I have my the Thrustmaster, the TCA Boeing, the throttles, I've got that on the HOTAS holder on the right. Well, I had the Turtle Beach stick there, the flight deck stick, but it was screwed in. And I was like, well, actually, that could go there without being screwed in. So I had to undo that, unscrew it, then put the Thrustmaster throttles there. And I'm like, well, I'm not even going to screw it in because it's more so for this flight. But I want to then move the wing back because that's going to be better right on the side. It's just like a lots of movement. Like this Ryanair is like moving a little erratically. So I got to watch out. You better not be turning my way. You should be going to 27. So I guess you're going to be taking off before me. How long does it take to start up and to take off in a 777 freighter? It takes pretty much 2 hours, right? Pretty close to it. But I had many things that I had to do, including sending pictures to my wife of my kids' health cards. She's like, it's in my wallet. I'm like, shouldn't you have your wallet with you? Well, we are going 4. I can add a little bit more thrust. There, we're going 8. Now it's picking up 11. Oh, and by the way, do I have my taxi light on? No. Strobe, don't need yet. So like I'm so used to that Turtle Beach flight deck stick that I like constantly going back there to move my camera. Then I realized, no, I've got it up here on the Thrustmaster. But for all of you that are just joining, you don't worry. The stream just started now. It didn't start 2 hours ago. It just started
Ryanair
now.
47 Alpha Yankee contact tower on 118.63.
All right, so Ryanair is just about to take off. Oh, Ryanair's right behind me too. But look at that. Oh, you can't see that. Look at Ryanair right behind me. And with the traffic congestion, it will not get right into my ass. It backs off.
DHL 0502. Contact tower on 124.005.
Contact tower on 124.005, DHL 0502. East Midlands tower, DHL 0502. With you holding short of 27. Now this one, do I stop here?
DHL 0502, East Midlands Tower, runway 27, winds 120 at 7, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27, cleared for takeoff, DHL 0502. All right, I just gotta take a look to see what damn autopilot is. Okay, oh, I can arm it on this side. Strobe.
Approaching 27.
Do I have a button down here for my takeoff config? I guess they'll scream at me if I'm not well, the VBRAS will scream at me.
On runway 27.
Incomplete checklist. What are you talking about? Let's go clear that. Knots. Oh, there's no V-speeds. Flaps fully retracted. LNAV, VNAV. Airspeed too low.
DHL 0502, contact departure on 126.18.
So how did that happen? Shoot. The speed is picking up.
Welcome, stranger. You have just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind.
Speed is picking up. Thanks a lot, Marsh. Thanks for the gifted membership. Biohazard Juiced. Welcome aboard. Welcome to economy class. Airspeed still low. Contact departure on 126.18. East Midlands departure, DHL 0502 with you, crossing 4,000.
DHL 0502, East Midlands radar identified. Climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, DHL 0502.
DL 0502, climb flight level 210, PACTC.
Climb flight level 210, DHL 0502. Did you fuel up your Airbus? We're heading to Singapore. Yeah, looks like it.
DL 0502, contact London Control on 127.105.
Contact London Control on 127.105, DHL 0502. London Control, DHL 0502, with you at 4,000. Okay, so why are we not climbing? FMC message, unable next altitude.
DHL 0502, London Control identified. Good evening, Norton Juxta Twycross, QNH 1013.
QNH 1013, DHL 0502. We should be able to go up. Unable.
London Control, Vueling 902 Charlie Delta, flight level 370. Vueling 902 Charlie Delta, radar contact. DHL 0502, climb flight level 220. London Control, Ryanair 6 Lima X-ray, flight level 330.
That's what I was missing.
X-ray, radar contact.
I was missing clicking the button. There. Climb flight level 220, DHL 0502. off the standard anyways. Yeah, because you probably see this also when I'm moving around in the cockpit. It's very laggy. Let's take off our lights.
London Control, Luxury 3 Kilo X-ray, flight level 350. Kilo X-ray, radar contact. DHL 0502, climb flight level 270. London Control, Ryanair 21, Quebec Echo, flight level 170. Radar contact.
Climb flight level 270, DHL 0502. Practice your Gene Kelly, because we're going to be singing in a pour. So we're up to 12. Let me see if I can probably fix that on the fly while flying. Oh, and by the way, everybody, community flight this Friday night. Just join the Discord. It's not going to be an airliner. We're not going to be.
0502, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, DHL 0502.
Yeah. 34 Juliet Delta, contact Luton radar on 132
community flight Friday night. It's not
switching to Luton radar on
in
132
airliner.
05. Logan 34 Juliet Delta.
It's far from an airliner. Everybody has this aircraft. It is very simplistic. It's almost like a tent in the air. It's got like a zipper opener, I think. And we're gonna go to Papua. So like PNG type airstrips in the mountains, tiny airstrips. But we're going like maybe like 70, I think it goes 70 to 80 knots max. So it'll be fun. I just don't understand how this became something. They added this into the 777s, and then they ended up getting some for Flight Sim Expo. Just crazy.
Ryanair 74 November, uniform contact Heathrow radar on 127.525.
Over to Heathrow radar on 127.525 via Ryanair 74 November uniform.
DHL 0502, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, DHL 0502. So this is the max, and at Norta we're gonna go down to 230. 230 at Norta. Hello again. Welcome back. All widgets. So we should be at 12.
KLM 23 Romeo, contact Bryce radar on 124.28.
Switching to Bryce radar on 124.28 KLM 23 Romeo.
Good. I was afraid because I realized I did the gear with the mouse, not with the gear on the yoke. So I just put it up, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna flick back, but no, it did what it should have done. So I'm not sure why the speed. We were getting low speed because we were on auto throttle. I flipped over to LNAV and VNAV. Maybe I didn't switch over to the
London
VNAV
Control, Air
early
Canada
enough.
847, flight level 400. Air Canada 847, radar contact.
Can we actually go in the back? I've never looked at this. Ooh. There is passengers here.
Ryanair 39 Tango, whiskey contact. Heathrow radar on 125.625. 5.
Switching to Heathrow radar on 125.625E, Ryanair 39 Tango Whiskey.
Air China 937, contact Stansted radar on 132.05.
Switching to Stansted radar on 132.05, Air China 9037.
Yeah, we got some PMDG boxes. We're delivering model airplanes.
Speedbird 7 Papa India. Contact Stansted radar on 120.625.
Switching to Stansted radar on 120.625, Speedbird 7 Papa India.
London Control, Easy 35 Golf Quebec, flight level 170.
Easy 35 Golf Quebec, radar contact.
So, I'm doing my first ever live stream. I'm on. All right. Good for you, Alex. It's good. On that.
4601 contact Heathrow radar on 125.62 on 5
Do those PMDG boxes contain 737s compatible with MSFS 2024? Asking for a friend. Yeah, hopefully the 800 soon. And I didn't think the DC-6 was going to come over to 2024, but in the last update, it looks like it's going to happen once these LOD bugs are fixed. And the other thing that was new last week is the 777X is they're in talks to get the 777X access. Talks are positive, so I would say like the 777X could be in like 2 years from now, 2-3 years. It's not like, they're going to sign a deal like by Friday and then Monday they're going to have the aircraft out. Like, no. Why is there no map on the first officer side?
Speedbird 433, contact Heathrow radar on 125.625.
Switching to Heathrow radar on 125.625 He's Speedbird 433.
Yeah, Marsh. That's exactly, I just saw your message. Exactly that. The, hey, everybody, look, it's free advertising. Oh, and by the way, I got a pair of shoes I'm gonna sell. Can I sell them too? Wait, I'm not gonna ask if I can sell them. I'm just gonna sell them too. And yeah, I don't know. Some people, it's to me what it is. It's more so age. Because really, somebody my age or older wouldn't be doing that. Oh, hey, look at me. If I go and I tell everybody about my stream, maybe I'll have more viewers. But while I'm going to tell everybody about my stream, I'm actually not paying attention to my own stream. Maybe if you're streaming, don't watch somebody else's stream. Advertise your stream on their stream. I don't know. Like, really? Get back in your 777 and click while you're waiting for your VATSIM to appear. Oh, and by the way, VATSIM, you'll get close to your top of descent, and then they're going to say, sorry, we're closed now. But I haven't tried that. To go on VATSIM, to go do my Halifax to Montreal, and then just expect that at Montreal, tower shuts down like 5 minutes before I get there. But then it automatically switches over to sayintentions once it hits the what do you call that there? The intercom or whatever. Unicom. But they don't call it Unicom anymore. But yeah, I haven't even touched VATSIM since last July, once I started with sayintentions. Because once I saw sayintentions, I'm like, I was paying for that, and I'm like, I'll pay for that over something that's over something that's free but might shut down at any time, might pop up at any time. Sometimes good experience, sometimes bad experience.
Golf, contact Heathrow radar on 127.525.
And in this
Over
case,
to Heathrow radar on
they don't talk back to me.
127.525 Ryanair 63 Victor Golf.
Sometimes you got real chatter from others in the same vicinity, so it's all good. Plus, can't beat Erica and the cabin crew. She's not working today because, like you saw, there's no passengers on board. Just boxes of PMDG.
DHL 0502. Contact London Control on 135.425. Speedbird 975, Hotel, contact Heathrow radar on 125.625.
Contact London Control on 135.425, DHL 0502.
Switching to Heathrow radar on 125.625 and Speedbird 907.
London Control, DHL 0502 with you at flight level 350.
DHL 0502, London Control, identified. Good evening.
I was going to say we're off to Normandy, but not exactly. Possibly. Maybe a Normandy flight later in the week, but as a standalone video. I don't know if I can get the VR settings dialed in time for that. Might be like next week or something. Because DCS, I just took a look last night. Yeah, last night, just for like a little bit in the F-16, and things were blurry. So, and that's when I noticed that my refresh rate was at 60 hertz on my main monitor when it should be 144. So yeah, it's probably the issue. Oh yeah, and I just realized what's gonna happen.
London Control, Emirates 3 Yankee Mike, flight level 280. Radar contact.
Marsh, you were about to gift that guy a membership, huh? Welcome aboard. Jurassic Park is actually not that far away. Within the month, we should have Jurassic Park in the sim, or Jurassic World.
DHL 0502, London Control, contact Amsterdam radar on 125.75.
Contact Amsterdam radar on 125.75, DHL 0502.
KLM 71 Bravo, radar contact.
Amsterdam radar. Bonjour. DHL 0502 with you at flight level 350.
DHL 0502, Amsterdam radar, identified. Good evening.
That guy should be on VATSIM. Man, the way he said that, I would actually understand what's coming across the airwaves. So that's the other thing is, like, with sayintentions, I can understand it. Sometimes what I've seen on like streams with VATSIM on, it's like the radio's not clear, and then the other person's just mumbling and like rapid fire, and it's like, I understand you got to be quick, but even in real life, they're quick, but they pronounce. Some people, they just don't pronounce.
Amsterdam radar, Cathay 253, flight level 370.
Cathay 253, radar contact.
Want to check if there's any new features for SkyOps. Or SkyOps, Pocket Sky. Is there an update? Pocket Sky. Oh yeah, there's an update. Version 1.1.8. Oh, it's done already.
Amsterdam radar KLM 71 Bravo, flight level 220.
KLM 71 Bravo, radar contact.
And I definitely want to try Say Intentions with the DCS plugin, see how that works. The plugin, it's a freeware plugin, and it's only for a couple of modules, but one of them is the F-16, which I fly, so I wonder if Pocket Sky would be able to track me in that. I don't know. Is there any new features? There's no stopping at top of descent yet.
Ryanair 656 Juliet, flight level 330.
Ryanair 656 Juliet, radar contact.
Oh, now I'm stuck. Okay, no, I'm good. So if we take a look at that. It's blurry. Let's focus on my face, but pretty much stuff that you see up on the top of the stream, I only see that because I've got the OBS right beside me, but I don't see that on my screen. So we've got about 40 minutes to go.
Shenzhen Air 887, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descending to flight level 240, Shenzhen Air 887.
Shenzhen Air 887 contact, London control on 135.425.
Shenzhen.
Over to London control on 135.425, Shenzhen Air 887.
Isn't that like the European treaty? For pretty much like open borders in the EU.
Amsterdam radar, KLM 72 Charlie, flight level 240.
KLM 72 Charlie, radar contact. KLM 1856 contact, Lelystad, approach on 120.83.
Over to Lelystad, approach on 120.83, KLM 1856.
Amsterdam radar, DHL 0502. Which runway should we be expecting into Leipzig?
DHL 0502, expect runway 26 right for your arrival into Leipzig.
Let's go 26 right on final.
Amsterdam radar, Ryanair 45 Victor Kilo, flight level 210.
Ryanair 45 Victor Kilo, radar contact.
Amsterdam radar, KLM 82 Bravo, flight level 160.
Expect runway 26 rights for arrival in Leipzig, DHL 0502.
KLM 82 Bravo, radar contact.
We're about 160 from top of descent. Let's go to FMC.
KLM 82 Bravo, contact Gills approach on 123.58.
Over to Gilsey approach on 123.58, KLM 82 Bravo.
Let's go to arrivals.
Amsterdam radar, KLM 1766, flight level 170.
KLM.
We're not going to
176, radar
EGNX.
KLM 906 uniform contact. Lelystad approach on 120.83.
Over to Lelystad approach on 120.83 EKLM 906 uniform.
Yeah, that's a little concerning. Kojak.
KLM 1766, descend and maintain flight level 120. Cleared for the R-tip arrival into Schiphol.
The shithole.
Flight level 120. Cleared for the R-tip arrival into Schiphol, KLM 1766.
I used to live in shithole, but it was called Cornwall. Route request. This might kill me. No. So I don't know. Okay. Now it's
Amsterdam
correct.
radar, KLM 14 Mike, flight level 300.
KLM 14 Mike, radar contact.
Should
KLM
be
1766, contact Schiphol approach on 121.205.
Over to Schiphol approach on 121.205 EKLM 1766.
KLM 1960 contact. Lelystad approach on 134.53.
Switching to Lelystad approach on 134.53 KLM 1960. Amsterdam radar, Air France 15 Hotel Alpha, flight level 370.
Air France 15 Hotel Alpha, radar contact.
so now Kojak.
DH0502. Expect the KOJ-1 Victor arrival. I'll call your descent in roughly 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word. Cleared direct Delta Papa 420. Scandinavian 49er. Mike, descend and maintain flight level 130.
Expect the Koja 1V arrival. Descent in roughly about 20 minutes. Clear direct to DP 420, DHL 0502.
Descending to flight level 130, Scandinavian 49er Mike. Amsterdam radar, Wizz Air 9er 8 Yankee Mike, flight level 370.
Wizz Air 9er 8 Yankee, Mike, radar contact.
So direct to DP 420.
KLM 29er Quebec contact. Rapcon West approach on 123.58 Seymour date.
Switching to Rapcon West approach on 123.58 GI KLM 29er Quebec.
KLM 14, Mike contact, Schiphol, approach on 119.055.
Switching to Schiphol approach on 119.055 a KLM 14 Mike.
Scandinavian 49er, Mike contact, Lelystad, approach on 134.53.
Over to Lelystad approach on 134.53, Scandinavian 49er Mike.
Amsterdam radar, KLM 54 Golf, flight level 240.
KLM 54 Golf, radar contact. KLM 27 Kilo contact. Rapcon West approach on 123.5 K.
Switching to Rapcon West approach on 123.58, KLM 27 Kilo.
So we're expecting 26 right. Flaps 25. Really? 302.
KLM 54 Golf contact. Rapcon West approach on 123.58.
Over to Rapcon West approach on 123.58 EKLM 54 Golf.
KLM 83 Charlie, direct R-tip. Cleared for the ILS runway 36 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 10,000 until established.
Down to 10,000 cleared for the ILS runway 36 right approach, KLM 83 Charlie.
.242.
KLM 83, Charlie contact, Schiphol Tower on 118.105.
Switching to Schiphol Tower on 118.105, KLM 83 Charlie.
Langen radar, KLM 62 Romeo, flight level 310.
KLM 62 Romeo, radar contact.
Over to Amsterdam radar on 125.75, Transavia 5 Lima. Amsterdam radar, Transavia 5 Lima, flight level 280.
Transavia 5 Lima, radar contact.
Did I forget to press submit? No, it just doesn't want to take it. Now if we go approach, we're gonna go 25.
Switching to Amsterdam radar on 125.75 for LL339er. Amsterdam radar, LL339er, flight level 280.
LL339er, radar contact. DHL 0502, contact Langen radar on 129.3.
Contact Langen radar on 129.3, DHL 0502. Langen radar, DHL 0502 with you at flight level 350.
DHL 0502, Langen radar, identified. Sharpen up.
Go down here, Radnav. Navrad. It's VOR 115.85. ILS. It's 111.3. 263 arc. Ah, there's my wins.
Langen radar, Beeline 7 November Zulu, flight level 370.
line 7 November Zulu, radar contact.
So we're gonna come in 26 right. Unsure of which gate we're gonna park at. Not known yet. And right now we're doing we're cleared direct to is it DP DP 420. So that's why we're not doing the flight plan, going directly to DP 420. Hello all, I tune in live just to find out you're not in an Airbus, so display. Well, we're 13 members away from an Airbus A350 flight by the end of this month. Once that hits, obviously I'm not going to do it during the week, I'll do it on the weekend, because 19 and a half hours of flying, it's gonna be epic. Hey, yeah, if that was to happen, I know it's gonna happen. Maybe I should prep myself and be like, hey, wing, let's do something with the A350. Can we get something ASAP so I could show it off for 22 hours while I'm streaming? It's gonna be like instead of the 24 hours of Le Mans, it's gonna be the 24 hours of Singapore. Hopefully not 24 hours on the ground at Singapore before we take off, like today's 2 hours on the ground. But again, those first 2 hours was all about first time in this aircraft, and then getting the Boeing TCA situated. So with those two, yeah, and also getting health card images sent off, so didn't have to pay a arm and a leg, or actually 2 eyes for the eye doctor for the kids. Top of descent. Oh yeah, very close to the top of descent. I was gonna show you, but then there's a picture of my wife in the background. But yeah, Sayintentions just sent me a notification on my phone and on to my watch, but I'm not wearing my watch right now. It sent me top of descent notification. Soon we'll be able to have it pause at the top of descent if you want. So we're gonna go with okay, let's get can we get the descent briefing done before? I just saw the ILS tracking is now activated. So
Langan radar, Qatari 2 Yankee, flight level 330.
from what I know in a Boeing, lock and then approach.
Terrain. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
À 320 simulation donate $4.99 trop super cher. Well, let me help out with the goal of getting you on that 16-hour flight. Keep up the good real work.
Thanks A320 for the super chat. Much appreciated. Just
DHL
because
0502 Langenradar.
I've got less of a French accent than what Chantal has, but well, let me help out with the goal of getting you on that 16-hour flight. Keep up the good real work, or great work. It was supposed to be great work, but good work. It's all good. Thanks a lot for the support. Contact Bremen Radar on 133.725 DHL 0502. Bremen Radar DHL 0502 with you at flight level 350.
DHL 0502, Bremen Radar identified. Good evening.
Bremen Radar, DHL 0502, looking to start our descent into Leipzig.
DHL 0502, cleared Coach 1 Victor arrival into Leipzig. When you're ready, descend flight level 240.
Cleared Coach 1 Victor arrival into Leipzig, descending to flight level 240, DHL 0502. Let's go. There we have it. The descent is starting. Let's go back to Streamlabs. I'll count that. Let's go to widgets. So,
DHL 0502, descend flight level 140.
There we go. 52% of the way to longest flight. Longest commercial flight. I know it's gonna happen. I don't think we're gonna get to the VR parts, which I am in some regards glad that probably won't happen, because VR for like 24 hours. Ridiculous. Descend flight level 140, DHL 0502. Get myself situated. Drag required. All right. But we're not moving. There we go. I think we weren't moving because the drag was required so that the speed didn't go over the speed. Now we got speed brake extended. Well, no shit, Sherlock. You just told me that drag was required. Like, I know that's speed brake. It's not me going to change my clothes. So I know that. I don't know. Dude, I barely tolerate a 3-hour flight, and I'm paid for that. Zero interest in long-haul flying. Yeah. Now we're descending very quickly. Caution. But yeah, the thing is to do long haul flying, you end up that you're like, even a 3-hour flight, your bed's like away from home. My case, bed's not that far away, but in that 22 hours or whatever it's going to be, there's no sleeping. If I fall asleep, it's here in the chair. But I will be taking washroom or restroom or loo breaks, depending on which part of the world we're flying in at that point. And then also even some stretch breaks or to get food. But I'm still waiting for Brian at Say Intentions to have it that I can say, hey, Erica, can you bring me a drink? And then that automatically sends a text message to my wife. And then she brings me a drink. And then it's like, wow, look at that. Here you go, Captain Sizzling Popcorn. I could just see my wife rolling her eyes at that. Nope, it's not showing. Yeah, thank you for notifying me. Speed brake is still extended. Begin descent. Cleared. Koja. Arrival into Leipzig. When you're ready, descend and maintain flight level 240. But A320, my longest flight, it wasn't all flying, but the whole stream was 32.5 hours long. From Halifax to San Diego in a 152, a Cessna 152. So I planned out 10 stops because it was about 250 to 300 nautical miles between stops. refueled, and then I'd either like bathroom break, eat, and then right back at it. And the thing with the 152 is there's no autopilot, so you have to trim it, and then that's the only way you can really get your hands off the yoke. And there was one point, it was like probably like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like starting to bob my head, and one of my racing teammates at that time showed up into the stream. This was back in 2021, and he said,
DHL 0502, contact Munich radar on 126.175.
he said, how are things? I'm like falling asleep. I just like need somebody to say something, maybe like a super chat to like just to get the energy flowing. She's like, here you go. And then I heard the alert, and it just propelled me, kept me going some more. Contact Munich radar on 126.175, DHL 0502. All right, we're getting in there. Oh, yeah. No way. Speed brake. Yeah. Let's go down closer. You should, by regulation, they have relief pilots. There are multiple pilots on that flight, affectionately known as the bunk bitches. So captain may only do the first 4 hours, then a relief pilot takes over and the pilot goes to his room and naps and reads, etc. Yeah, that's right. And there is like shared cockpit. There's like a mod for that, but it's not native to the sim. I don't think we're going to see that before the end of the year. Their prototype, their very basic prototype, it'll probably be like Q1, Q2 of next year.
DHL 0502, descend altitude 4000, QNH 1013.
Descend altitude 4000, QNH 1013, DHL 0502. But Marsh and I, we've done a couple of them, and we dub those streams two idiots trying to fly, because things don't always go as planned. All right, keep on speeding.
DHL 0502, contact Munich radar on 118.235.
Contact Munich radar on 118.235. DHL 0502. Munich radar, DHL 0502, descending and crossing flight level 150.
DHL 0502, Munich radar identified. Good evening.
This hold, what's it holding for? Is this my holding pattern?
DHL 0502, Munich radar. Contact Leipzig approach on 120.84.
Oh, first officer for you. Contact Leipzig approach on 120.84, DHL 0502. Leipzig approach, DHL 0502. What's you crossing flight level 120? Yes.
DHL 0502,
Speed brakes.
Leipzig approach identified. Good evening. Expect the visual runway 26 right approach into Leipzig.
Expect visual runway 26 right approach into Leipzig, DHL 0502. Yeah, we should be down to 5,000 right now.
Lufthansa 9 Kilo Alpha contact Munich radar on 118.235.
Switching to Munich radar on 118.235. Lufthansa 9 Kilo Alpha.
Airspeed low. I'm not controlling the airspeed. You are autopilot. Now, we're holding. No, okay, we're descending. I can take the speed brakes off. Holy shit. We're gonna go to Lofto or gonna get vectored? Speed. It's the Big Bird. Yellow like Big Bird too. Everybody waiting for their 777X. Count my words, 2 or 3 years they'll be there. Maybe a year. I would say 2024 only, because by the time that 777X shows up, it's like the other day, guy comments on like a tutorial how to fix taxiway or jetways. He's like, like this solution's not working for me. And I'm like,
Decimal 050.
I,
Turn right, heading 225 vectors for the visual runway 26 right approach.
it's like I don't know.
0502.
I
Turn right, heading 225.
I haven't flown 2020 since November 19th. It's like, oh, you're 2024?
Turn right, heading
It's like,
235,
yeah?
descend altitude 3000 until established.
Like, we're in 2025, what do you expect?
Right approach. Swiss 50.
Turn right, heading 235, descend altitude 3000 until established, cleared to the visual runway 26 right approach, DHL 0502.
Switching to Bremen radar on 136.45 Swiss 500 Victor.
Turn right.
Speedbird 8960. Heavy Leipzig approach identified. Hi there. Expect the ILS runway 26 right approach into Leipzig.
Ten 13. Let's bring the speed down. I'm guessing to Lofto. Actually, no, we're gonna go straight to
Departure, Austrian 24 Hotel 2000 for 4000.
Austrian 24 Hotel, radar contact. Climb and maintain 6000.
Climb 6000, Austrian 24 Hotel.
Austrian 24 Hotel, contact Leipzig departure on 120.84.
Switching to Leipzig departure on 120.84, Austrian 24 Hotel. Leipzig departure, Austrian 24 Hotel 1000.
Austrian 24 Hotel, radar contact. Lufthansa 2405, contact Munich radar on 131.055.
Switching to Munich radar on 131.055, Delta Lufthansa 2405.
Holsdorf radar, Swiss 269 Papa, flight level 140.
Swiss 69 Papa, radar contact.
right. Approach.
DHL 0502, contact Leipzig Tower on 121.105.
Contact Leipzig Tower on 121.105. DHL 0502.
Speedbird 8.
Can you take over the comms now? Can you take over the comms now, please?
I'll take over the comms now.
Attention, all aircraft information. Yankee is now current. QNH 1022. DHL 0502. Leipzig Tower, wind 350 at 4. Runway 26 right, cleared to land.
Runway 26 right, cleared to land. DHL 0502.
Shoot. Oh, there we go.
Approaching 26 right.
Spent all that time. What the? What the? Oh, man. All that time. Son of a gun. Yeah. Everything went to waste. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but didn't matter if it was like slow or fast. Everything was about to CTD on me. All right. On that note, I guess that's it for this stream because you had to restart it back up, redo the flight. I'll just call it a day here and move on to the next flight. But thanks everybody for showing up. Great time, and but that's actually like the third CTD I've been having lately. I don't know if it's this last SU3 beta update. I don't know. But maybe I could check out the logs. But I'll be back Friday night. Friday night, if you want to join the community flights, we got that on Friday. Just join the Discord. Hey, it's not an airliner. If you're looking for an airliner, it's like a slow it's not a low and slow flight because you're going to be up high in the mountains. We're going to go to PMDG to Papua, little tiny airstrips, just a couple of them because the aircraft can only go 70 knots. So it'll be interesting, fun. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you then.